Girl, I know that you know that winter is coming and it is about to get dark at 5 o'clock at night again, and we're all about to crash out and feel miserable. But you know what? No, not this year. This year, we're going to have a hot girl winter. We're going to be hot, we're going to be healthy, we're going to be happy, and we are going to lock in to our winter arc. And today, I am going to teach you how. Today, we are talking about 8 micro habits that you can start right now to completely change your life before the end of this year. Hey girl, welcome back to the Get Up and Glow podcast. I'm your podcast host, Madison Haynes, your self-improvement glow-up fairy godmother, and I am on a mission to transform you into the hottest, the healthiest, the happiest version of you before 2026, and my gosh darn it, I'm gonna do it, okay? So stick around to make sure that happens. You already know how I like to keep things, okay? We're gonna go get right into it. Habit number 1 that is going to change your life is to get morning sunlight. I know, you're like, I've heard this before. I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna wake up, especially in winter, and bundle up, get into like my nice winter coat and go out when it's freezing cold outside. I understand you, trust me, but I've tried this for about a week already, and I have to say, it works. I feel so much better. I feel way more energized. I notice that I am way more productive throughout my day. It helps me continue my winter lock-in, and it will help you too, and here's why. Look, girl, I know you've already heard so many health benefits to why waking up early and getting sunlight in your eyes is good for you. It boosts your serotonin, it boosts your dopamine, it helps regulate your circadian rhythm, whatever, okay? I get it. At the end of the day, yes, this sucks, getting out of bed and bundling up, okay? But you know what the best version of you would do? She would put the phone down from doom scrolling, get out of her nice warm bed at a decent hour, the time that you promised yourself you would wake the F up, and you don't snooze at least once, okay? Snooze your alarm once, I'll give you a free pass. It's winter, fine, okay? After that, you're getting the F up and you're gonna go on a walk. This is gonna make you feel so much better. It signals to your brain with that morning sunlight that it is morning, it is time to wake up. And not only that, just being outside, going for a nice walk, just sets the tone for such a great day. And it's such a good way to get your 10K steps in. You go for a walk right in the morning, there you go. That's like 1,000, 2,000 steps right before you even start your work day. This next habit has always been important, but it is more important than ever now that we're moving into the winter months. Because I feel like when it's winter, we all experience the winter blues in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like as we go through that, the way we talk to ourselves gets worse in the winter. I don't know about you, but I feel like my internal thoughts become more mean. It's just mean girl energy all up in here, but it's not mean girls towards like another woman. We're not like that. We're girls. It's more like mean girl energy towards yourself, and everything just screams a little bit louder. But you know what? We're gonna put those negative thoughts that don't serve you to rest, and here is exactly how. So if you've ever been feeling like, oh my gosh, I just wish I could silence these thoughts that tell me I'm not good enough, I'm so embarrassing, I'm cringy, I can't do it, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, just the stuff that makes you feel super insecure, super bad about yourself. If you really work on what I'm about to tell you and you commit to doing this out of all might be the one habit that genuinely changes your life. So listen up, girlies. First and foremost, I want you to start your day with a good intention. And this goes way beyond just manifesting, okay? I want you, when you lay in bed, put your phone down, okay? And then go and say, God, universe, whomever, whatever you believe in, show me how good today can get. And then you go and say, I'm going to have a great day. Today could just be the best day of my life. Today could be the day I go out and I meet my future husband, or I make a connection that is going to get me closer to my dream life, or I just have the best day and I laugh and it's amazing and it's joyful. Today is going to be so, so good. Okay? Tell yourself that. Keep repeating it. Visualize yourself having an amazing day. This takes 2 minutes. Then go get out of bed and then go on your morning walk and do your morning healthy habits, your morning routine and whatnot. Okay. By doing this, you are signaling to your brain that A, it's going to be a good day. You're thinking positive. You have this positive growth mindset. And you know what? Your brain picks up on what it focuses on. So if you tell yourself right from the start, today's going to be amazing, you will look for proof that today is good. You will want to make today a better day. You're intentional about it because you're starting that intention right from the moment you first wake up. Whereas if you go and you're like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed, I don't want to go to school, I don't want to go to work, everything sucks, okay, you're negative. And then you're going to go and continue to complain, to continue to mope throughout your day, and you won't have a good day. And you won't be nearly as productive as you would if you just said, you know what, I have control of my life. I woke up today. That's an amazing thing. I'm going to make today great because I have the power to do so. You do that, you will be happier as a result, and you'll be hotter as a result too. Now let's talk again about cognitive behavioral therapy. This is something we talk often about on the podcast because this might just be the one thing that if you really practice and master will completely transform yourself into that confident it girl, like your dream woman that you keep pinning on your Pinterest board and you keep searching up trying to learn how to be and get motivation to become her. So first off, what is cognitive behavioral therapy? It's essentially reprogramming your brain to deal with stress differently or respond to stress differently. So essentially it teaches you to shift the focus away from when you are experiencing stress or you feel like crap about yourself and you go and you talk badly about yourself to refocus it and turn it into something positive. And I'm not going to go and tell you how this is going to change your life because you already know if you could remove all of those like bad thoughts about yourself in your brain and just genuinely take stressful situations or anything where you go, oh, I'm so embarrassed, or what if this, what if that? And you actually, I'm like, what if everything works out? Like, you know how much happier you would be. I don't have to tell you that. I am not saying I'm going to teach you this and then bam, like clockwork, everything is just going to be so much better. But what I am saying is every single time you catch yourself having these thoughts that don't serve you, if you go back and remember this right now and remember what I'm about to tell you, you will be happier and you will cope 10 times better and get over it so much faster. First and foremost, teach yourself to catch that thought, catch yourself, call yourself out, humble yourself early, okay? If you go and you catch yourself in the spiral where like, oh my god, everyone hates me, oh my god, my life sucks, oh, I can never do anything, blah, 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 okay? When you start to stress, you start to spiral, you start to crash out a little bit. You go and you say, oh, I'm gonna crash out, this isn't serving me. And I have an option to continue to talk crap about myself and spin out further and ruin my entire day, even my week, or to catch these negative thoughts, right? Feel my feelings and then choose to release them through these strategies. First up, okay, you catch yourself. You already got it. You got those negative thoughts in your hand. And then you're going to go and say, is this realistic? Question it, okay? Is what I'm spinning out about, is that what I'm so stressed out about something that's actually gonna happen? Like, is it even remotely realistic? So then after you've had the negative thought, you caught yourself think that you're thinking negative and you're starting to spin, you're gonna go and question it. Is this real? What proof do I have against this? Then I want you to go and reframe it and say, okay, so what? So what if it even does happen? What would the positive be in that? Okay, the positive would be you learn and you grow and you become a little bit better after every hard situation you have, or you learn from something. Maybe it's a mistake that you've already made and you feel bad because maybe you said something you shouldn't have and you've regretted it. Okay, you're human. The best thing you can do is go and rectify the situation, be honest, be humble, admit that you were wrong, and then use it to move past and become a better human being. The best you can do is have that growth mindset of how can I grow from this as a person and how can I learn from this? And at the end of the day, most of the mistakes that you make in life can be rectified from just taking full accountability and then understanding that you are human. So many people make mistakes. So many people do things that embarrass themselves. Everyone's focusing on what they did, not what you did, okay? So grow from it and move on. When you start to frame it as like, what is this teaching me? What do I need to grow from this? Your life will get so much better. You might think, oh, I'm so far behind in life, but don't think of it as everyone gets the things that they want. I'm far behind and blah, blah, blah. No, maybe the universe, maybe God knows you're not ready, knows that you need to learn something. So when you do become ready and worthy of getting the thing that you want, your dream life, you'll appreciate it and you'll be able to hold on to it, because maybe if you got what you wanted now, A, it wouldn't even be what you think you actually wanted and you'd end up hating your life, or B, you would get this life and either not appreciate it or not have the skill set to be able to maintain that type of life because you're not ready. Everything will come to you at the perfect moment, divine timing. Everything that is yours and meant to be in your life will be, only if the only thing you have to do is wake up and say, how am I going to be a good person today? How am I going to treat myself with kindness and others with kindness? And how am I going to be 1% better? You do that, you will change your life. You do that, everything that you want will come to you. Okay, claim it, girl. Claim it. So your 8 girl action step for this chapter is to, number 1, every morning before you get out of bed, make it positive. Today's going to be a great day. I'm going to do amazing things today, etc. And then from here on out, the next time you have a thought that doesn't serve you, okay, I want you to visualize me popping up in true fairy godmother fashion and guiding you through the steps we just spoke about, okay? Challenge the thought, provide proof on why it's not real, and reframe it to be positive, and then learn to let it go and try to move on and have a good day. Okay, you do that, you'll be so much happier. Okay, girl, habit number 3, learning how to delay gratification, because searching for instant gratification is literally ruining your life. Why? Okay, because the highest version of you doesn't run on impulse. These small little quick hits of dopamine, like going on your phone, like having a sweet treat when you don't even want it, you're not even craving it, just whatever it may be, doing things, participating in things that do not serve you, and you catch my drift, okay? If you want to hear me yap about things I can't talk about here, you already know what to do, and you go to the Patreon, okay? But we can't talk about it here, but I know you know what I mean. The best version of you does hard things. She makes hard choices in the moment because she knows that's what is going to lead her to her dream life, okay? She wakes up early, even though it would feel better in the moment to go and sleep in. She knows by waking up early, she's going to be able to be more productive. She's going to get more things in her day. So instead of sleeping in, because it would feel good in the moment, she wakes up early because she knows by doing that, it's going to add so much more value to her life. She's going to have more time to get her healthy habits, her nice, healthy morning routine in. She goes out and has a few drinks and goes home in a half decent time because she knows she has Pilates class in the morning, then go out every single night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday, going and binge drinking and participating in activities that do not serve her. And here's the thing, girl, go out once in a while and live your life. Like, I love a girl's night out, okay? I love to dance. I love to have fun. But I have a healthy balance, and I always keep the promises I make to myself. And that is the biggest thing, okay? If you want to change your life, you make a promise to yourself, you better keep it, okay? Because if you don't, you're rewiring your brain and teaching your brain that, whatever, I'm just going to do whatever feels good to me, and I actually have no control over my life or the things that happen to me. I just go throughout and just whatever's fun comes my way. I'm like, yay, awesome, great. No, okay? Keep the promises you make to yourself. You say you're going to go to your workout class, go. You say you're going to wake up early to get something done before work, go do that. Wake up early, don't hit snooze. Keep your promises to yourself because they matter. Because every single time you choose discipline over distractions, you are telling your brain that you trust yourself, you keep your promises, and that is the type of person you are and who you identify as, who you see yourself to be. Your self-image, your self-concept is literally everything. And that is quite literally where confidence comes from. Okay, it's not feeling so hot. It's not thinking you're all that. It's literally knowing that you make a promise, you say you're going to do it, you'll meet your deadline. You'll show up for yourself because you love yourself, you respect your time, and you're going to do the hard things to make sure it gets done. And just knowing that you are that girl. Like, what is that girl? Like, to me, that girl is someone who's like, sometimes it sucks, but it ain't easy being the best version of yourself. And you know what? Pick your hard. Living a life where you live with your parents your entire life, where you eat like crap, you feel like crap about yourself, you hate your body, you have no friends, that's hard. Or going out every single night and having a big group of friends, but going nowhere, not having a good career, getting awful grades, treating your body like trash, that's also hard, okay? But yeah, you know what? Waking up early, going to the gym, eating healthy, getting good grades, being disciplined, being good at work, all of that stuff, that's difficult too. Choose your hard. What life would you want to live? That is the choice you have to make every day. Wake up and say, who do I want to be today? Some days you want to be the party girl once in a while. Amazing. That's what you should do, especially when you're young. Have fun, sure. But make sure you always come back home. And home is your sense of self, your sense of trust you have with yourself, and the foundation of healthy habits you build. So you know after one night out, you come back to your routine and you don't have to crash out. You have a foundation built that is really going to lead you to the life that you want to live. If you are teaching your brain that dopamine comes from procrastination, not from progress, you are doing yourself a disservice, okay? Every time you pull out your phone when you're not supposed to, every time you engage in bad habits, you're teaching yourself that that is how you get what you want, that hit of dopamine, opposed to waiting and saying, no, I'm going to have a productive day. And once I get everything done, then I'm going to give myself a reward and get the hit of dopamine. So think about it this way, like delayed gratification, right? Is your ability to do the hard things and wait and keep doing it, even if you see no progress, because you believe that you will win later, and winning later will be so much more worth it than the little hit of dopamine that you could do right now. Did you think I was just going to leave you there with a little bit of motivation, girly? You know it's not how I work on this side of the podcast, okay? I'm going to give you a strategy so next time, because I know it's hard, when you're like, ooh, I want to pull out my phone. Ooh, I want to, whatever bad habit, you know, okay? Here's what you do. First and foremost, in order to learn how to delay gratification, you're going to start with a micro delay, okay? You have that first initial thought, like pulling out your phone, okay? Wait. Stop and wait 90 seconds. Set a timer, okay? Or maybe don't, because then maybe you'll just go on your phone. Whatever, okay? Just pause and wait a hot second. Sometimes that initial thought, it will pass by after like 60, 90 seconds, and it won't be as strong, so it's easier to just move on. And it's easier to tell yourself, okay, I just have to wait 90 seconds, and then if I really, really want to, fine. A lot of the time, you have those 90 seconds to challenge that thought and be like, is this the best thing to do right now? And you'll end up coming to the conclusion that it is not the best thing to do, and you will continue to stay disciplined. Now, in those 90 seconds, I want you to think about the trade, okay? How can I give myself a reward after? So if I just work for another 60 more minutes or 30 more minutes, I'm going to reward myself by going on a short little walk and try to make the reward healthy. Or I'm going to go and make myself like a nice healthy snack and then watch my favorite TV show or whatever it may be. But just ask yourself, what's the trade? So like, opposed to getting distracted and falling off, like how can I motivate myself more to keep myself disciplined and stay put? And in the end, what would be the reward for doing that? For, again, delaying the gratification. Habit number 4, girly, meal prep, okay? You always say, I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to get my dream body, and then it doesn't work. Why? We're busy girls. Let's just be so honest. If you go to school, you go to work, you do a million things in a day, and then you expect yourself to eat healthy, you're not setting yourself up for success. Why? Because we're just going to want to go and grab things in the fridge to snack on our easy meals when we're busy, when we're stressed out. The last thing we want to do, let's be so honest, is go and spend an hour and a half in your kitchen every night, slaving away, making a healthy meal. On the weekends, it's fun, sure. The weekdays, you want a snack, you don't want to wait, you want it now and get on with whatever you are doing. Set yourself up for success. Every Sunday or whatever day, pick a day as your action step to make a healthy dinner or meal prep, healthy lunches. Buy cutesy little containers to inspire you, and go one step further. Literally go and mix it up, okay? Go and find cute recipes or fun recipes to make online and make a different recipe each week. And then you can make it easy so you can grab it and go, and do the same thing with your snacks. Like wash your fruit, peel your fruit, cut it, whatever. Keep it in little containers so when you are hungry, you can go and open the lid up and snack in seconds. Make the habit so easy and put it so in front of your face that it's hard to ignore. So all that unhealthy food that you like to snack on, put it way back, put it high, the highest shelf of your cupboard, so you have to go and grab a chair to get on it. All of those healthy snacks, eye level, right at the front, make it easy for you to grab. This will change your life. This one tiny habit will, if you're really trying to eat healthy, will make it 10 times easier. Habit number 5, plan for success, okay? I want you to pick one day a week and plan your entire life, your entire week, in that, all of your habits, when you're going to work out, what you're going to meal prep for the week, your grocery list, all of your after work activities, like anything that's big or prevalent to your success for the week, write that ish down and make a plan. Why do you want to do this? Well, number 1, you don't want to be anxious, and it's going to lower your anxiety knowing exactly what you need to do for the week. And number 2, like, how do you truly expect to live your dream life and achieve all your goals if you are not planning to achieve your goals? You have your monthly goals, you have your yearly goals. Take that and make them into weekly goals, and make sure you're checking it off on your daily to-do list. These little habits that are going to get you closer to where you want to be, okay? This is a great way of ensuring that you never fall off, you never forget an important date or deadline, and you're working towards something, and then it's done. Like, you do this on a Sunday and your whole week is planned. You got to wake up and it's calm. You just go with the flow of your time block and you move on. Now, if you're like, well, how do I plan my week like that, girl? Here's my biggest tips for you on how to just make the most of your weekly planner. Number 1 is get a digital app. I love Notion because I can use it on my phone and I can use it on my laptop. So wherever I go, I always know where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to be doing. And make your weekly planning a little ritual. So I do this as part of my Sunday reset. My Notion is super aesthetic. I get motivated. I scroll Pinterest. I light a candle. I do everything, all the shebang, the ice and the Stanley, etc. Then first, I want you to just go into like a notes app or Word document and brain dump, right? Like everything that's on your mind, everything that you're stressed about, everything that you need to do this week, and just let it all out, girl. Then I want you to go and take that, dump it into ChatGPT and be like, give all of this stuff to me as like things I need to do this week as tasks. Then look at the tasks and prioritize them based on ROI. So with the tasks that will give me the most satisfaction from my week, do those first and make sure like you put them like on a Monday or on a Tuesday so they get checked off. Time block if you really need to. This is something that keeps you accountable and just motivates you. And understand that like sometimes you'll fall off. Don't be so stressed and you're like, oh, I didn't achieve everything on my list. I never do. Move it to the next day. Drag it and drop it. That's why you do the priority, because sometimes the end of the priority list, they won't get done. You push them to the next week. That's fine, girl. Okay. Structure it that way. I also like, as a pro tip, to create a secondary list of the things I call like on the goes. So if I'm in the car and someone's driving, I'm waiting in line, etc., I have 5 seconds in between whatever, I can go and like bring it out on my phone and do these lists, like deleting photos off my phone or deleting old emails, replying to emails, etc. Habit number 6, declutter one small area of your space every single day. Okay, I really feel like messy space, messy mind. Your space is a reflection of your mind. And let's be real, sometimes we can't avoid a crash out, but it is way better to crash out in a clean space than a messy one. Because if your mind is not right, you've had a hard day and everything is cluttered, you're tripping over things, it's gonna make everything so much worse. Okay, but I get it. You're a busy girl. It's hard to keep everything looking perfect, looking like a beautiful influencer's home. Newsflash, their homes don't even look like that all the time. But here's how you can achieve balance and make sure that you're keeping your space tidy. First and foremost, pick one small area every single day, okay? It doesn't have to be this giant overall, this giant Sunday reset, okay? It could be as simple as, today I'm going to organize my closet, or even just a drawer or a section of your closet. Today I'm going to go through the utensil drawer and clear it all out. Today I'm going to go through my refrigerator, whatever, just one area. That is your daily mission. Now set a timer for 10, 20, 30 minutes, whatever you have realistically in your day that you can commit to and you can stick to. I like to say, start the habit small, do 10 minutes to start out, and then romanticize it. Play some jazz music, play a Marie Kondo type of video to motivate you in the background, and get to work, okay? If you set it as a daily mission of, I'm going to spend 10 minutes decluttering one area, and you declutter one area a day, your life will change, your space will be cleaner. And if you do these other 2 things, life will just be even more sweet, okay? Find one thing every single day in your house that you can donate or throw away. Make it a mission. Donate or throw away one thing a day. Next one is the rule I love to say. Don't put it down, put it away. Okay, gone is the day of the laundry chair, girl, and I know you know what I'm talking about. If you gotta throw that laundry chair out, then throw it out. I don't care. No, it's either gonna go in the laundry bin or it's gonna be hung up, and you're gonna do that because you know what? Yes, it's gonna take you 25 minutes to clean it if you have the laundry chair, but realistically, just putting your clothes away after you take them off takes 2 minutes or less. And do you not think you're worthy of that time? Do you think you're not worthy of that clean space? Why are you doing that? You're not going to do it anymore. Your school bag goes in its place. Everything has a spot. If you get into the habit of just putting things where they're supposed to go, yeah, it's annoying and it takes like a minute, but that will save you hours of cleaning. Like, what is worse? Would you rather have to clean everything for 2 hours or an entire day and be like, I'm changing my life, I feel so good to have a clean space? You take Instagram pics and then you're like, yay, and then you give up again because you go back to your old ways. No, get good at learning how, again, to delay gratification, because I know you come home and you're like, I just want to sit down. No, hang up your coat. Shoes go away. If you want to really be good, wipe down those shoes and make sure they're clean. Bag goes in its spot and you're good to go, okay? You have things to do. Take care of yourself because you're so worth it. So your It Girl action step is, as part of your like planning, your weekly planning, pick those areas that you want to clean. So again, it could be your vanity, your makeup drawer. It could be tossing out expired skincare products one day. Whatever you like excites you, do that. Get into the habit of doing this every single day and your life will change. Habit number 7, girly. One act of kindness every single day, okay? Why? Well, number 1, as we go into the winter months and we're all sad and want to cry ourselves to sleep because it gets dark at 5 o'clock, guess what? You feel like that. Everybody feels like that. But what if I told you by doing one small act of kindness a day, you would make that their day feel just a little bit better while making you happier as a result? Because that is what acts of kindness do. They spread joy and they give you joy and fulfillment. You know, I find like a lot of times when we work on ourselves and we're further along in our journey, we'll like buy ourselves the flowers. We will go and take ourselves to the spa. But like, do we do that for our friends? And like, that is not only a way to show people that we care about, that we love them, but also help them show them the treatment that they deserve as well. And it's a win-win situation, truly. And you already know what I'm going to say for the It Girl action step is to start doing this. Each of these habits are the It Girl action step in itself, okay? So starting today, do one act of kindness for someone that you care about. And if you want to do one for me, okay, girly, commenting, subscribing, following is amazing because you're going to help me live my dream life. Thanks. On a side note, if you made it to this point in the episode, comment XOXO in the comment section and I will go and I'll like it. Habit number 8, okay? You don't need to focus on a million habits. I know there's so many habits out there. Do this, do that, 5 a.m. morning routine, hustle, hustle, hustle. Nah. All you have to do to live your best life is to focus on being 1% better every single day. Good news. That's literally all it takes, is to just wake up and say, hey, I'm going to make today great. Today's going to be a good day. I'm going to go and I'm going to make healthy choices and I'm not going to be perfect, but you know what? I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to grow and I'm going to be a little bit better. It could be as simple eating a little healthier today, going out and getting more steps, honoring the workout that you said you're going to do, spreading kindness, just anything. There's everything we can do. Just one little tiny habit. Instead of snoozing your alarm 5 times, just snooze it 4 times. Whatever, 1% better. If you can do that and focus 1% every day, that compounds over time into so much change, and that will be what truly transforms your entire life. Stop chasing this instant gratification. I'm going to watch a video and instantly feel like I am that girl. You already are that girl. Do not chase this all or nothing mindset. Instead, just be a little bit better and understand that life ebbs and flows. And some days you have less energy. Some days you want to bed rot because you are tired, and that's fine. Okay, but again, you always come back home. And what are the home? Your healthy habits. The habits that are the foundation of who you are and who you want to be. And then just working on being 1% better through those habits and refining them and refining yourself is all you can ask for. Like, you're going to make mistakes in life, and that's okay. Actually, it's human and you cannot avoid it. So it's time to get comfortable with the thought of failure, the thought of embarrassing yourself, the thought of not everyone liking you, because they won't. And you can't change that. But the second you get more comfortable in that idea that I can't control everything and what people do and what people say about me, or sometimes even what happens to me, but I can control how I decide to react to it. I can control if I want to talk to myself badly, or if I want to say, you know what, it's okay. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to grow from it. And I'm still a great person and I love myself. And to choose yourself above everything else and make sure that you are prioritizing the decisions you need to make in life that are going to get you to the places you want to go. Like, that is the most important thing you can do. 1%. That's all you need to do, girl. I know it can be so difficult because sometimes, especially when we're younger, a lot of women just don't think like this. And that is why I created a Patreon upon a special request. I know a lot of you guys were asking me for it. So I have 2 Patreon tiers, girl. If you are looking for extra motivation, if you are like, okay, these videos are great, but I need more like specific niche content to my own personal goals, good news for you. The Glow Babes tier is literally $2.99 a month, Canadian dollars. And you can give me whatever you're going through, whatever you need inspiration or motivation for, custom episode topics, or if you just want to ask me questions, it's unfiltered. We could talk about anything, okay? Without fear of getting demonetized. So literally go and do that. For $2.99, you get a bonus episode every 2 weeks and access to an exclusive group chat. But if you want one more step and you're like, no, girly, I need all the motivation, I want to just join a community, for $4.99 a month, you get access to everything in the Glow Babes tier. But then I do a weekly challenge where I film myself doing it. So you get to see the behind the scenes of my life, more like a vlog style, like me at the gym, like me in my house. It's super unfiltered, not super overly edited, but it's real and honest and hopefully helpful, and it will help you guys feel, it's like FaceTime energy. That's the goal I'm trying to have with it. And that is once a week, and it's over like 30-minute long vlogs. So if you're into that, girly, head on over to Patreon. If you can't swing it, you don't want to like opt in, totally fine. For the people who do, thank you so much. It supports my channel so much. The people who don't, commenting, liking, subscribing has so much as well. So thank you for that. And again, you'll always have a seat at my table no matter what. So of course I created a group chat open to everyone that's completely free, where I will go and give you your weekly challenge in there. You guys can see it. You can interact with each other. I love seeing you guys interact with each other and sharing your goals, but it is your safe space of women who are also trying to be their hottest, happiest, healthiest self, and to come together and motivate each other and help each other achieve their dream life. Okay. And I love to see it. So if you're into that, click the link in my bio to my Patreon. So now, girl, you have 8 new habits to adopt to completely transform your life before the end of this year. The only question left is, are you ready to get up and glow?